Lay down your struggle, Samson. The fire in your veins is dying, and without that weapon you clutch, you are nothing but flesh and bone. The tide has turned. These men no longer hesitate. Their orders are clear. It's now shoot to kill. Yield now, or watch your last breath stolen in an instant.
And let them come. My strength was never in the weapon. It was in me. If I fall standing.
Surrender, Samson. Your strength has finally abandoned you.
Look at him, the strong man, bound at last. Once the terror of Philistia, now dragged in chains like a common thief.
It's done. The trimmer just left.
You said that last time. Bowstrings, ropes, looms, each lie tighter than the last, and still he rose like thunder.
This time, he won't rise.
For your sake, I hope not. We're paying you more silver than we paid 10 spies combined. 1,100 pieces from each of us. That's not a reward, it's an investment.
You'll get your return.
Because if we don't... You remember the woman from Timnah, don't you? The one who couldn't solve a riddle? We were ready to burn her and her father's house to ash. Don't become a riddle we have to solve. We move now. We take him alive. He must suffer before he dies. No exceptions, no improvisation. If he dies by your hand, you get buried with him. Not too difficult to understand, is it? Good. Now let's move.
Why come with so much firepower to arrest a powerless man? He lies weak, sleeping, and yet you bring a warship to his bedside.
Asks the woman who led us in through the back door. You opened the door, and we walked through it with hope strapped to our belts. Each time we trusted that hope, we paid in bone and blood. We came with weapons, thinking we could take him quick. He broke our ranks with his bare hands. Men who walked in with courage left in pieces. Others crawled home with their faces split, their honor cut off. We will not risk a doorstep gamble again. This time, we bring what we should have brought the first 100 times: certainty.
You make it sound as if I invited the thunder and then fled the storm. I was the one who stayed here, risked my life after attempting several times to find you the key.
You promised an end to the bruises and the coffins. We believed, we bled. Belief is expensive. You will not bargain with our men's bones again.
I did not know he would be like this, unyielding, wild with his own blood. I thought my questions would be the rope, not the tinder.
Thought cost us fathers and sons. Thought will not carry us through a night where our city's peace is at stake. We bring arms not for spectacle, but to make sure no man in heaven or earth surprises us again. Waste no more time, Delilah.
He lies upstairs.
All right, boys, shall we?
Samson!
Delilah. My strength is slipping away, yet I call to you tonight. Remember me, even as my hair is shorn and my enemies close in. Do not let this betrayal be the end of your servant. If your spirit departs, let it return once more, that I may rise again, not in shame, but in your power.
The room is empty, boss. She has played us again.
Something is not right. Samson does not run away from battles. He does not play hide-and-seek. He notoriously confronts blood and bones. Be careful. Stay alert. Shamma, boss. I will keep my eyes opened.
Samson!
What are you doing? The master wants him alive. Stop shooting. His strength is failing. He will soon fall. Get him.
Do you bring me good news, or has she played us again? Has she?
He is on the loose, boss.
I knew it. I knew we couldn't trust her lying tongue.
But something is off. His usual arrogance and flamboyance is gone. He relies more on a weapon this time.
Good. Good.
His strength seems to be failing. It's only a matter of time before he bows.
Do whatever it takes. Shoot to kill if he resists. We don't need him alive anyways. We would have many more of his people for sports when he's dead.
As you wish, boss.
My strength is failing.
Lay down your struggle, Samson. The fire in your veins is dying, and without that weapon you clutch, you are nothing but flesh and bone. The tide has turned. These men no longer hesitate. Their orders are clear. It's now shoot to kill. Yield now, or watch your last breath stolen in an instant.
And let them come. My strength was never in the weapon. It was in me. If I fall standing.
Surrender, Samson. Your strength has finally abandoned you.
Look at him, the strong man, bound at last. Once the terror of Philistia, now dragged in chains like a common thief.
Bound? You call this victory? It took all your men, all your silver, and the whispers of a woman to tie me down. Some terror I must be, if you still quake while I sit in chains.
In Ashkelon, you struck down 30 of our men. You stripped them of their garments to pay a riddle's debt. 30 households left in mourning because of your pride.
30 men? That was just a wager's price. If I had wanted blood, I'd have painted the streets red.
Then you set fire to our fields. 300 foxes, tails bound with torches, loosed into our grain, our vineyards, our olive groves. You burned the harvest of a nation in a single night.
And what a sight it was! Your mighty nation undone by foxes. Not swords, not spears, foxes. Even beasts obeyed me better than your armies.
And when we came for you, you broke free of your bonds. With nothing but the jawbone of a donkey, you slaughtered 1,000 of our warriors. 1,000! Their blood cried out from the dust, and you laughed.
1,000 men, and not one with the courage to stand. I killed them with a donkey's jaw. What does that make them? Less than a beast's bone.
In Gaza, you tore the gates from their hinges. You carried them on your shoulders to mock us. Do you know what it cost us to rebuild? A fortune in silver, more than a city's treasury could bear. You did not just steal our pride, you emptied our coffers.
Ah, yes, your precious gates. I carried them like a trophy while your soldiers cowered behind broken walls. Silver well spent if it bought you shame.
Each act a wound to our people, each boast a scar on our land. You left us broken, mocked, and grieving.
And yet, my greatest betrayal was not against you, it was against myself. Delilah did not ruin me, I ruined myself. I touched the carcass of the lion, I drank from the vine, I laid hands on the dead, and at last I let my hair, the sign of my vow, be cut away. And now, here I am, helpless, hopeless, and weak.
Samson, I am sorry. Forgive me.
You sold him to us, yet you stand here as if your hands are clean.
I did what you asked. I pressed him. I wore him down. Without me, you would still be chasing his shadow.
And how many times did you fail before he spoke? Bowstrings, new ropes, looms. Each lie you carried back to us. Each time he mocked us through you.
He toyed with me as he toyed with you. Do you think it was easy bearing his riddles, his strength, his scorn? I gave you what no army could take.
And yet I wonder, was it loyalty to us or weariness of him that drove you? Did you betray him for silver or for spite?
Call it silver, call it spite, call it survival. He was a storm I could not endure. You wanted him broken, I gave you the secret.
Do not dress treachery as sacrifice. You did not break Samson. You only opened the door. He ruined himself. And if you think your part makes you noble, remember this. We pay for services rendered, not for virtue.
Then let my name be forgotten.